Just off State Highway 6 on Godfrey Road lies the Fromm Vineyard and Cellar Door. Fromm has a reputation for crafting distinctive single vineyard wines and are specialists in the red varieties of Pinot Noir, Syrah, and Malbec. I caught up with winemaker William Hoare on the Claven Vineyard to get a history lesson. So, tell me about the history of Fromm.
The Fromms came out in the late 80s, like 89, and they had come from 5 generations of winemaking in Switzerland. The first vines went in 92, and they basically brought all that European spacing and ideals to New Zealand.
So here at Fromm, you guys do a different process of the way you plant your vines.
Yeah, we're really close planted, so if you can see down there where the vines are dark green, where our ones are the yellow ones, there's almost an extra grape row in the middle, so much closer planted. So the idea is that each vine has to fight for its space, and you get much smaller berries, so you get much more flavour, much more skin contact in the tank.
Fromm have 4 vineyard sites, all with their own distinctive characters. I headed back down to the original Fromm site to meet Rachel and find out the philosophy behind the cellar door here. So Rachel, we're actually, right behind us is the Fromm Vineyards, and the cellar door is right here. So talk to me a little bit about what the cellar door here has to offer.
Well, we're truly a boutique winery here in Marlborough. Everything we do is by hand. Everything is hand-picked in the vineyard. We make a very small amount of wine. We want you to come to Marlborough, we want you to come to the cellar door and truly experience what wine is about. It's very intimate. You can ask any question that you want, and we will do our best to answer. We are not in any way pretentious at all. We're very down to earth. We really believe in making great wine, and yeah, we want people to experience that firsthand. The wine that you're drinking is from right here. You know, this is our gorgeous Pinot Noir vines. They're 17 years old. What you're drinking in the glass is from our organic vineyard. You can feel where it comes from. It's healthy. It's the way that wine was meant to be. And the cellar door just provides a really great format to have very casual conversations with people, teach them about wine in a very unpretentious format, and for them to walk out feeling like, yay, I learned something today.
Rachel was really lovely, and I got a good insight into what makes this place so special. Fromm is a fully organic vineyard with the assistance of biodynamic practices.
The real difference with Fromm, because we're a red wine specialist, we focused on, when the Fromms came out, they bought the close planting. The roots have to fight, so we get very small berries. So in a winemaking sense, when you have very small berries, you have lots of skin, so you get much more flavour. So what we're doing is we're working with that, and then with the organics, what we're doing is we never put anything synthetic on the vineyard, so nothing man-made. So that's why we have the compost, that all goes back on. The chickens, we use the egg whites for finding the wines, so a little bit clarifying them, and then also the eggshells for the compost.
Fromm is a truly beautiful place with great hosts who will open their doors to you and let you experience what great wine is. And after an idyllic day of wine tasting, it was time for me to retire.